You know what really grinds my gears? A life ick, if you will, is developing an allergy you didn't used to have, but now do. People always say it's better to slowly give up on things over time rather than cold cutting things out of your diet or lifestyle because of the withdrawal effects, but if you develop an allergic reaction to something, you essentially have no choice but to cold cut it out. I bring this up because back in 2019-ish, I developed a new allergies to one of my favorite foods, shrimp. It's a random food to be upset about, I know, but I love shrimp, or loved shrimp, should I say. Shrimp cocktail, serve it up. Shrimp scampi, ordered. Shrimp tempura, fry it up. Fresh spring rolls, you bet the best one has shrimp in there. The weird thing is that it's not even shellfish I'm allergic to, it's just shrimp. Crab, clam, lobster, still okay, but shrimp? I know there's other seafood out there that can do just fine, but I don't think salmon or tilapia in a spring roll would be as good. Crab would probably be good, but nobody got time to crack and peel crab for a simple spring roll. And imitation crab, it can be so-so. It could be good now that I think about it. Shrimp is such a good alternative to land animal meat because it has structure and bite to it. Sometimes I just don't feel like eating beef or chicken or pork. There's something lighter about shrimp. Anyways, the one thing that sucks about developing a new allergy later in life is the fact that you basically have to trial and error it until you figure out what's the cause of the reaction. In my case, it took about 2 times to confirm my new shrimp allergy. The first time wasn't really a test at all, but just the initial reaction. It's me and my friends sitting in my old apartment eating our dinner on the floor. On the floor because my coffee table was low to the ground, and for some reason, I find sitting on the ground more comfortable than at an actual dining table. You know, as long as the floor has padding. So we were enjoying dinner, me having shrimp scampi because shrimp with pasta, another one of my favorite foods, I had to. And about an hour and a half after eating dinner, I'm noticing on my face these red bumps. They didn't hurt or itch, it just puffed up. I thought I was just inflamed, so I washed my face with cold water hoping it would help. Another hour later, and then they start to itch. Maybe it was irritated because I kept touching it, but it was not fun. It was around my mouth, going downwards towards my neck. Luckily, it wasn't severe, and I just slept it off because the next day the bumps were gone. My face was a little red, but still not that bad. The second time of suspicion was also at my apartment. I don't know, maybe I was allergic to my apartment. It was my sister and her fiance that were over and they made some garlic shrimp. Obviously I ate it, and again, an hour later, red bumps. Same as before, that's when I knew something was up. I ate a lot of the shrimp that time, so the reaction was a bit more intense, but not super concerning. It was concerning enough for it to reach down to my chest too, and my sister had to drive me to a 24-hour pharmacy to get me some medicine. I was explaining to her how this happened with my friend too. It was actually the friend I named Adventure from my public speaking video, and I tried to connect the 2 days. At first, I thought it was the tiny bit of alcohol I drank when she was over. Then she mentioned it could have been the dye from the food, which made sense because food coloring is in everything now. And then something clicked and I thought, I ate shrimp then and now. And that hunch had to be right because I've been avoiding shrimp ever since and never broke out again. Knock on wood. But I wanted to make sure it was that before going around saying I have a shrimp allergy. So I ate shrimp wontons to see what would happen. But since I ate only a small bit, my face got itchy but never fully broke out. I tested another shellfish during that period, but I was fine. So it had to be just shrimp. But you see how sucky that is? Explaining it seemed like it went really fast, but all these trials happened over a course of several months before finding out. And as an overthinker, I contemplated a lot of things that it could have been. I'm very thankful I don't have a severe allergy because if it was life-threatening, it could have been way worse. And trying to figure out the source of an allergy with a severe reaction is so scary, and I don't even want to think about it. The weird thing is that I found a lot of other people who are also allergic to shrimp. I've met at least 6 other people allergic to shrimp since finding the cause. One of the nurses I was explaining my allergy to was one of those people, and she had mentioned it could be the way the shrimp are raised that could be the cause, which makes sense to me because there's things like farm raised versus wild caught, but I feel like it's so much work to pinpoint every single one. Again, super thankful I don't have a severe reaction because sometimes when I really crave shrimp, I just say f it and I'm just going to have a little, suffer a bit and then sleep it off, hoping and praying it's gone in the morning. I blame my friend for getting me like that since he's also allergic to shrimp, but he eats ceviche anyway and comes back with a spotty neck. He's like, it was worth it, which reminded me that I really only break out if I eat a lot of shrimp, so nom nom. I don't know if it's a dumb question to ask if there's a difference between being allergic to something and having allergies. Is one just a more upgraded version of an allergy? Like how people have allergies to dust, but they never really say I'm allergic to dust. I don't know.